welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I decided to do this video because I'm literally fed up of all the beautiful black girls that are in my DMs telling me that they don't feel pretty enough. And I also saw a video of this young girl, ne? So this young girl never mutera miriri, and she was looking at the camera and she said that she's ugly. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but that video really didn't sit well with me for someone so young to feel like that. And yeah, it just triggered a lot of emotions in me, especially because I continue to get DMs like this from people. So I once commented under this other girl's picture on Instagram. I think I said she was beautiful or something like that, and then she hit me back in the DMs. She said, "Do you really think that I'm beautiful?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're pretty." So then she said, "Oh, that means a lot coming from someone who looks like you and someone who has the same followers as you." I don't know how to take that, to be honest. That really didn't sit well with me. It caught me off guard. And she said that I might think that she's pretty, but it's unfortunate that dark-skinned girls are only praised online. Guys, I'm fed up of these beauty standards that we have set for ourselves. I don't know who came and said that only this type of people are beautiful and the other people are not. Unfortunately, it's what we see on TV and it's what we see on social media, but those are standards that we set for ourselves. If you look different from the people that you see online, that doesn't mean you're ugly. That doesn't mean that you are weird looking. You just don't look like them, and that's okay. You look different, and that's okay. And looking different, to be honest, in this day and age, it's a very beautiful thing because everybody looks the same. So if you look different, embrace that. I am fed up that attractiveness is constantly looked at through a singular lens. I'm very fed up with that, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. You end up not loving yourself and end up projecting your insecurities on other people because you have a very low self-esteem. Because there's no way you can show other people love if you feel like you're not worthy, you are ugly, or whatever. I feel that I'm beautiful and you cannot tell me otherwise. And growing up, I had a tomboy phase. I'm not even gonna lie. When I look at my old pictures, I'm very ashamed because I looked like a boy. But at that time, you couldn't really tell me anything. You couldn't tell me that I was ugly because I was killing my SKL. I'm not even gonna lie. I would wear girlish clothes sometimes, but I still had "you look like a boy" comments. And to be honest, that didn't really affect me a lot because I knew I killed it. I looked pretty. So imagine, I feel like my childhood was gonna be very different if I listened to everybody's comments, to be honest. So this just shows, Guti, the way you look at things and the way you take things in really affects you. Listen, to all the girls that are always in my DMs telling me that they don't feel pretty enough, don't let other people's opinions of you determine your worth, period. Like, if somebody tells you that you're ugly, so what? First of all, she's miserable or he's miserable. There's no way somebody can just tell you that you're ugly if you're not fine. It doesn't make sense. If you're ugly, so what? Beautiful doesn't even help you to do anything. And then you get to social media, but pretty with no purpose. Like, people are just pretty with no purpose. So that doesn't even mean anything. Pretty people get pretty privilege, but that is not sustainable, to be honest. A lot of people with money, a lot of powerful people are not even considered to be beautiful or whatever we perceive beauty to be, but they're taking up space. So what is the point of somebody telling you that you are ugly whereas they're doing nothing better with their lives? That is not okay. That will never be okay. If you feel like you are ugly, or maybe you don't fit into the normal standard of beauty, whatever it is, I feel like you need to sit down and determine what triggers all of that. Is it social media, or is it people around you telling you that you're ugly all the time? Because your environment plays a big role in stuff like this, okay? So you really need to sit down and figure out what triggers that. If it's social media, then you need to detox from social media. If it's your friends, then you need to change your friends, to be honest. You need to find new friends, because when I think about these things, it's even crazy to me that a country like South Africa that has a majority of people of color, I feel like over 70% of people in South Africa are people of color, but yet white women are still at the forefront of our commercial campaigns. That is just weird. And the thing is, we grow up seeing that. We grow up seeing yo, to be beautiful you have to be light skinned, you have to have fair skin, you have to be this way, you have to be, you have to be perfect basically to be considered beautiful. And that is what we grow up seeing. So obviously we're gonna feel like, okay, I look different, obviously I'm not beautiful. But that is I am fed up of that. I feel like we have a lot of things to unlearn, to be honest. We have a lot to unlearn. This definitely shows that what we perceive to be beautiful, it's basically what we see. Isn't it crazy that we perceive attractive people as smart, as trustworthy, and they're just treated better in general, and just because they're attractive? That is so crazy to me. Like, I will never understand that. But I guess it's the society that we build. It's basically the standards that we have put out there and whatnot. But all of this is not sustainable. I'm not even gonna lie. You might think that I'm beautiful, but to me, what makes me beautiful is my purpose. My purpose makes me beautiful. Okay, my confidence makes me beautiful. The energy that I radiate, the energy that I give out into the universe is what makes me beautiful. So if you feel like my face, my nose, what makes me beautiful, to me, my purpose makes me beautiful. Okay, and that's on that, period. You can't tell me otherwise. And that's how I see beauty. So, and I feel like a lot of people should see it like this. I don't know, maybe I live in a world, maybe I live in a fantasy world, I don't know, but that's how I perceive beauty. Yeah, some people might think that my life is boring because I don't do anything, I'm always in the house watching TV. But to me, my life is lit. I wouldn't even want to change my life or anything, because I feel like my life is lit and I'm lit. You can't tell me otherwise. So I don't know, man. I don't think I'll ever be at peace, God, this world that we live in, to be honest. I don't think that I'm ever gonna be okay with the standards that we have set for ourselves. But I guess that's life, and you just have to change the way that you see the world. You just have to, I don't know, change the way that you see things and take in things. And also, if you feel like you're ugly and you keep on saying that out loud into the universe, man, you gotta be careful. You need to be careful with your words, man. Words are very powerful, man. Words are very powerful. You need to be careful with the words, because if you're constantly saying something like this, you end up believing it. That's the crazy part. You end up believing it, and you feel like you're not worthy to be here. You don't deserve certain things because you feel like you're not even pretty. That is not okay. That is not okay at all. And you also need to be careful with your energy. You need to protect your energy, man. I'm very big on energy. Energy is a big thing. So you really need to be careful with what you see, what you say, what you surround yourself with, because you need to protect your peace, man. You need to protect your energy. I feel like when people tell you that you're ugly, or the environment tells you that you're ugly, I guess that's one thing. But when you're constantly seeing things that you do not have and you're comparing yourself, that's another thing, man. That's something that I feel like it's very hard to run away from, because you're constantly reminding yourself of what you do not have, what you're lacking. and you're constantly reminding yourself that you're not worthy. I feel like also what we see in movies plays a really big role. Representation plays a huge role, guys. If you're constantly watching movies where black people are struggling or black people are slaves, it kind of just changes the way you see the world, I feel. Yeah, it kind of makes you see things differently. That's why a movie like Black Panther means a lot to me, guys, because it's very different, and it's nice for a change to see black people be heroes, because it kind of shows the young people where it's possible. So you don't really have black people are not really what's valoring, they struggle all the time. Black people can be superheroes as well. Black people can be in power as well. So I feel like if you constantly see things that empower black people, then you can see yourself in a different light, I think, because you constantly see black people winning. So when I can tell you, oh, it's possible. So yeah, I feel like even the movies we see, man, you gotta choose what you see. If you're constantly seeing movies that keep humiliating or downgrading people that look like you, then obviously you're gonna feel like you're not even worth it. Because guys, please just take care of your soul, nurture your soul, because even if we die, I know they say this all the time, but when you die, your body is just flesh. It's gonna be buried in the ground, but then your soul, so your soul is gonna go to heaven or whatever. So you need to nurture your soul, man. You need to take care of yourself. You need to, just be one with nature. I don't know, meditate, do something. Just take care of yourself, and don't really care too much about who's ugly, who's not. Guys, looks do benefit you, mara, up until a certain point. Like, only some positions or some way meloring your beauty is not gonna work for you. So personality first, honey. Personality first. It also frustrates me when I see somebody that has a really, really dry ass personality, a shitty person that has a lot of followers, and you get over a lot. And most of the time it's so sad, because these followers, it's KK young girls, like it's young girls. So if that's what you're constantly seeing, obviously when are you gonna have that negative energy, because the person that you idolize is negative, so you're gonna be negative as well. So if you feeling ugly is triggered by social media, then you need to detox and unfollow all the people that don't benefit you on social media. Don't just follow people for the sake of following them. If somebody doesn't motivate you, doesn't benefit you in any way, they're constantly showing you a life that you do not have, body parts that you do not have, whatever that you do not have, then you need to unfollow that person. You need to follow people that look like you at least, or pages that inspire you in any kind of way. Listen, I'm not even saying this just to say it, but I don't lose sleep over who's pretty and I'm not pretty like them. That is not gonna get me anywhere. What I love is that I am not a follower, and that's what makes me beautiful. Period. I don't say what other people are saying. I have my own opinions and I think for myself, and that's what makes me beautiful. So you can take this however you want to take it, but yeah, that's what beauty is to me. The only thing that you need to worry about, baby girl, is to make sure that you leave this world better than you found it. Period. There's no other thing that should make you lose sleep than this. The only thing you need to worry about is to make sure that you are happy, you are at peace, and that you become a leader. Period. You might be beautiful on the outside. You might think that somebody is beautiful on the outside, but it doesn't mean anything if they're ugly on the inside, to be honest. I don't know. You guys might think otherwise, but I really think it doesn't even mean anything if you're going to be beautiful outside, but you don't even have the personality to match. Okay? If you are ugly, so what? If somebody thinks that you are ugly, so what? Okay, man, self-love is very important. You need to love yourself, and you need to take care of yourself. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and just appreciate all the parts of your body that you love, and concentrate on what you love rather than what you do not love. You'll find most of the things in your body, that there's a lot of things that you love about yourself that even overshadows the things that you do not love about yourself. So you dwell on the things that you love about yourself and stop hating on yourself, please. You're gonna realize too late, or you have wasted so much time being miserable about something that doesn't even mean anything. Okay, so yeah, please take care of yourselves, take care of your souls, nurture your souls, and just continue to be beautiful. And I'll see you guys in my next video.
It's a shame you hit a